This is day 21 of me riding my bike from Missouri to Oregon.
When I got up this morning, I kind of had hoped to make it to Baker City, Oregon, but that means I would need to ride 157 miles and do a whole lot of climbing. It was also supposed to be really hot today. I rode this rail trail for a bit, but it was kind of overgrown and soft in spots, so I got back on the pavement. There was a lot of semi-traffic with not much shoulder, but for the most part, they gave me plenty of room. I've been trying to make it a point to stop at every gas station I roll by and get protein of some sort. I got a protein shake here and a chicken tendy here. For the first part of today, I was still in Idaho and the climate was very desert-like. I rolled around this big reservoir and eventually made it into Oregon where I met this guy.
Hey guys, this is Jean.
Hello.
Where are you headed?
I come from France and I left my country 11 months ago. I travel around the world.
The first part of Oregon is actually also very desert-like and it was hot. At this point in the day, I was pretty cooked, but I still considered going to Baker City, but decided to stop in Richland. I met Matt, who is hitchhiking across the country. And as I was making the decision on where to stop for the night, I learned that one of my buddies who lives in Idaho was 26 miles from Richland and drove all the way from Boise to see me. At this point, I was absolutely pumped, but I still had to get up this massive hill that nearly was the death of me. When I finally bombed down that descent, this guy was waiting for me and it felt so good to see a familiar face.
One of my homies since like 2006. I talked about him like early on in the trip. Darren Decker, what's up, dude?
Welcome to Oregon, homie, even though I'm from Idaho, but this is close.
Dude, you drove like over 2.5 hours coming.
You come 2.5 hours in my vicinity, I'm coming to meet you.
Darren and I went to the store to get food because all the restaurants were closed, and then I checked into the campsite at the RV park. Darren even brought a cooler with water and ice cold beer. Darren works in the fitness industry, primarily on the nutrition side, and he's very knowledgeable in that department, so he also brought me all sorts of fuel that he picked up at Vitamin Shop. I'm not sure I exactly have the words to express how much it means to me that Darren took the time to come and hang out with me this evening. This trip's been kind of a grind, and just being able to see a familiar face and hang out and have someone to talk to meant the absolute world to me. It's going to be a huge morale booster moving forward. So Darren, thank you. You are freaking awesome and you're a great friend. After that, I met Russ, who is riding west to east, and when we were talking about his trip, he actually got kind of emotional, which I can totally relate to. On this day, I rode 115.54 miles, climbed 5,853 feet of elevation, and burned 3,856 calories.